Meeting of the Coryell County Commissioners Court order at this time, noting that all members are present. If you've got an electronic device, we would ask that you place that on silence at this time. And if you please stand and join me in a word of prayer. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, I thank you for the opportunity to come and glorify your name in an open forum, an open public. We ask that you place your hand of wisdom on us, give us your guidance, direction, keep us safe so that we can do the work for the good people of this county. We ask these things in your Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Amen. And the pledge is to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. We will start this morning with item number 4 on the agenda of the public forum. Citizens may address the court on any matter other than matters concerning county personnel or matters under litigation. Each citizen will be allocated 5 minutes with a total time not to exceed 30 minutes. Is there anyone here that would like to address the court this morning? Anyone? Okay. Seeing none, we'll continue on with item number 5, the consent agenda. You'll notice there are 2 items there, the January 2020 financial summary report from the tax assessor collector and the December 2019 financial summary report from the treasurer's office.
Make a motion to accept those.
We've got a motion to accept from Commissioner Matthews.
Second.
A second from Commissioner Jones. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 6 on the agenda is to consider minutes for the Commissioners Court meeting dated January 27th, 2020.
Second.
Got a motion to approve from Commissioner Moore, a second from Commissioner Ashby. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 7, consider minutes for the Commissioners Court meeting on January 28th, 2020.
So moved. Second.
Got a motion from Commissioner Jones, a second from Commissioner Matthews. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 8, the Road and Bridge Report, Mr. Lakeman.
Road and Bridge report for the month of January, Judge. We currently have 15 pending work orders and completed 39 during the month of January. We've been working on Greenbrier and Slater. We've been a lot of trucking, a lot of road base. It's kind of still ongoing. They wrapped up. We'll wrap up today, most of it. We've hauled about 500 semi-truckloads over there just in the month of January. We graded and shaped 19 locations. Bladed 18 roads, bladed and added rocks, 22 locations, other than Greenbrier and Slater. Ripped 13 failing chip seal spots, 51 road patched, repaired shoulders on Strauss Mill, cleaned ditches for 2 days, cleaned up 2 cattle guards. I didn't put a number in there. Kind of have a typo here on my report. Mowed Harmon Road, trimmed brush there at several locations, put up 4 speed limit signs and replaced 3 stop signs. Cleared debris from roadway 3 locations. Couple typos there on the report I didn't catch.
We're gonna have to banish you for that.
Well, there's no numbers beside them there, so. They're in the days though.
I think we will survive.
Still crushing at the Moore's Pit. And probably start working on Pate Road next week or 2, part of our chip seal work. The guys have moved down to Duncan. The guys at Slater finished up enough that it's been set for a while before we go back and burn it off to ready chip seal it. But we've been down to Duncan last week, me and a foreman and a superintendent, and we're looking for survey pins and get with the water company, move that water line and all that property the right of way we purchased down there to move that. So we're gonna be breaking ground on that starting this week. That's all I have, Judge.
questions for Mr. Layton? This is not necessarily your road stuff, but, I know y'all swapped out new computers. Did they pick up the new,
Yes.
new program, I mean?
Yeah, they're working.
Okay.
Had one glitch with it, but nothing out of the, other than the computer.
Okay.
Our software.
With that, I would entertain a motion to accept the road and bridge report for, January.
So moved. Second.
Motion from Commissioner Matthews, second from Commissioner Ashby. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 9, starts a series of, bids that we posted, from the last meeting. So consider bids for crushed rock. We have a total of 6 bids, come in on the, crushed rock proposals. Mr. Lakeman, do you have any guidance, input?
So, I would suggest, Judge, we award to anything we will utilize within the county. So, for crushed rock, there's Green International, which I think that's maybe a company that just picked us up on a bid deal. Cause they're pulling out MSI, we used to buy from MSI directly, so it's a pretty high price, and we're not gonna drive to Waco to get material for crushed rock. Joy Latimer, it's here on South Mountain, the same bid they had last year, we awarded them. Connors Crushed Stone, they're cheaper than Latimer, but they have more locations around too. I would suggest we award to them as well. Big Creek, they actually come down on their price for material, we awarded them last year as well too, I'd say with them. Arcosa, they're over by Connors. I don't know if we use them, but they're, you never know if we don't, I mean, their price is in line, so.
They don't have a bid in there for the standard, they just got a bid for the state grade. Is that all they produce is state grade there at that pit
Yeah.
for $6? Good.
Vulcan materials, brown wood, I mean, we'll never drive in brown wood to get up those ways, so. I would just suggest award them to all, and we'll just use whoever's closest, I mean, because the truck is what really eats us up.
Right.
We're all in the county, when we rephrase that.
Right.
So you're talking about Joy Latimer, Connors, Big Creek, Arcosa?
Yeah. They're all in the county, right off county road, right by our places.
We'll be sure. That's good.
Did I make a motion to approve the bid from Latimer, Connors, Big Creek? Is it Costa? Arcosa?
Our coach, I think, so.
Second. For crushed rock, yes. Is that the four?
Okay, I wanna repeat it so that you've got it. Motion from Commissioner Jones to approve the crushed rock bids from Arcosa, Big Creek, Connors, and Latimer. And the second was from Commissioner Ashby. Any further discussion on crushed rock bids? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have, the motion carries. Item number 10, consider bids for hauling. That's, under, bid proposal 2020-01. We had 3 bids come in, for hauling. They were, Connors, TTG, and HDB. There it is, HDB truck. Mr. Latham, any, suggestions, recommendations?
Connors is the cheapest. I've talked with them a little bit. And HDB's been doing ours, I mean, the kind of difference between them, a 10-mile haul is $50 for Connors, and $60 for HDB. We've been paying 60. Kinda nice, see some competitive bidding there.
Yep.
TPNG, they actually bid a lot lower last year, I don't know why they increased their price, so. I'll either suggest just award to all three, or award maybe to the bottom two, because, we've never got out of the bottom, and last year we awarded the bottom three, but we've never got out of the bottom place, because they've been able to provide us enough trucks.
Yeah.
So, and I talked with Haley a little bit, and he said sometimes they might or might not have enough. We've been telling him how we've been doing it, so. Kinda why I suggest award to the bottom two, that way if we need access, we can move up.
And you would call Connors first and then HPB if it's Connors would first.
Right.
I'll make a motion, we award it to Connors Crestone and HPB Trucking. Second.
We've got a motion from Commissioner Matthews, a second from Commissioner Moore. Did you get the two, Ms. Nichols? Okay, great. Any further discussion on, the hauling bids? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consider bids for paving aggregate under 2020-02. I believe we had two, that were submitted. Well, we should-
Arcosa,
Arcosa was one.
and Vulcan. Arcosa is the one that's been getting our paving rock for the last 4 or 5 years. They're really about the only person that makes that 3/8 material that we use, pea gravel. Vulcan, they did a grade 4. We don't use that because of the cost of it. But I would still like to have the opportunity to get it if I need it a little bit. It's the bigger, like a Tex dot rock, the grade 4. The Arcosa provides the 3/8 pea gravel that we normally pay with. And for some instances, that it would be nice to be able to use some grade 4 if it gets hot, high traffic road, we're putting, the grade 4 is just a taller rock and get shipped out of it. I would just suggest award to both of them, because neither one of them bid the same material in there, so. The city uses Vulcan, I believe. But as you can tell there, the price difference delivered, $48.30 a ton for grade 4. We're buying 3/8 for $16.75 a ton. I mean, there's substantial difference, and we purchase about 8,000 to 10,000 tons of that a year, so.
So you think your recommendation to, distribute both of these?
Yeah, well, we might not ever use Vulcan, probably won't, but.
I'll make that motion.
We've got a motion from Commissioner Ashby,
Second.
second from Commissioner Matthews. Any further discussion on, bids for paving aggregate? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. That is both of those, Ms. Lee. Okay, item number 12, consider bid for paving oil products. We have two, that were submitted. Ergon Asphalt and Emulsion, saying that correctly? And Wright Asphalt Products.
The main two items we use, Judge, are CRS2, and, we use an inverted prime, which is the MC800 or RC250. So, Aragon did not bid RC250 or the 800. Their CRS2 price is $2.35 a gallon. Freight is $8.25 delivered. And then CRS2 for Wright is $1.80, so we're looking at 55 cents difference per gallon. Their freight is a little bit higher, 1,050. That's, a little bit of confusion there on how they done their freight, but the Wright's is done right, and Aragon's a little bit different, they filled in themselves there. The intent of this bid is to have it to where, whether we order 1 gallon or we order a full truckload, I don't know how much freight's gonna cost me, because they used to try to put charts in there, if you're this many gallons or below, we tax you so much more, so. We very seldom order half loads or partial loads on a finish up. But with that being said, 6,500 gallon load, 6,000 gallon load, 55 cents difference, the $200 difference in freight is not gonna by far even matter. I mean, that's $2,500, so. And Wright's the only one that did the 800 or the RC250. My suggestions would be Wright. Actually called, Aragon used to get our stuff every year, but we're kinda right here halfway between both of them, so. Kinda thought they might be a little more competitive.
I make a motion to approve, right?
Second.
Got a motion, from Commissioner Matthews to approve, Wright Asphalt Products. It'll be Wright Asphalt Products only. And a second from Commissioner Ashton. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay. Mr. Layton, thank you. Okay, moving on, item number 13, consider change Port Royal County Employee Handbook, to update, commercial driver's license, Department of Transportation, drug and alcohol policy. We were submitted to you, Mrs. Weddle, I believe, working with PAC, came up with this revision, to our policies. I was informed, please correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Belt, you had an opportunity to, review it, is that correct?
That's correct.
Any comments or concerns?
No.
Mr. Layton, you had an opportunity to review this as well?
Yes.
Comments or concerns?
Changes in it, that risk management suggestion we have.
Yes, I'll make that motion to update the, county employee handbook to update the commercial driver's license, DOT drug and alcohol policy.
Motion from Commissioner Moore, a second from Commissioner Matthews. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 14, consider resolution 2020-02, Victims of Crime Act grant application. This is the, grant that covers, most if not all of the funding, for the, crime victims as far as, Brandon Johnson, her piece in, what they do for the, DA's office. I would ask that we make one correction to that. I don't know that we want to designate John Furk
I was marked
to be able to do that. I mean,
That's what it's on here.
volunteer, I guess, if you all told him.
I'll make a motion to approve the application with the correction. Seconds to be yourself, and then,
Okay.
correct?
That is correct. All right, so we got a motion to approve, resolution 2020-02, with the correction of placing my name as the authorized official for the grantee. Second from, that was Commissioner Moore, second from Commissioner Ashby. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Brings us to item number 15, consider indigent defense, grant, resolution 2020-03. Again, this is one of our annual, grants that we've been receiving to offset some of the costs for the, indigent defense program.
Motion to approve resolution 2020-03, Judge.
We have a motion from Commissioner Jones to approve,
Second.
a second from Commissioner Moore. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 16, consider retaining a legal firm for, the 2020 census. This is an item that, we've had, on the agenda for, several times leading up to this. I got back in touch with, Mr. Morrison. He is good, with the, original offer he made. He, has started to take on some clients, and so in fact, if that is, the route we want to go, he would like an answer, as soon as possible.
Judge, I'm willing to, I'm ready to make a decision on that. I feel comfortable using him. I think that it could be possible, it could be done for the less, but we have a guaranteed price with him versus an hourly rate, that would exceed 30,000. So, I will, be glad to make that motion to retain Mike Morrison. I think that's all it has on there, Michael Morrison,
Michael Morrison,
Michael Morrison Law Firm,
yes.
to represent us for the 2020, redistricting.
Second.
We got a motion from Commissioner Moore, a second from Commissioner Matthews. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, I think that's,
And that's gonna be, his retainer is gonna be due sometime later in the year.
yes, I'll get back with him. We will get a formal contract drawn up, based off of the, information that he had emailed. We'll get that signed and then have that fee schedule. But yes, the 5,000 retainer, he just specified as, early 2020.
You might ask him his recommendation on that committee that we talked about last time. I'm sure what his recommendation on the number for a county, but diversified like we are, if you don't mind.
We'll definitely do that, as well as get his input on, what wording should we utilize, to structure their guidance and instructions to the, legal fee form. Okay, moving on, item number 17, consider donations to the Coyle County, Victims Assistance Canine Fund. There are 4 individuals that, have contributed, donated money, in support of Winston. They are, Mr. Bob Harold, Ms. Winnie Cole, Ms. Liz Reinhardt, and Mr. Gary Chumley. And the amounts listed there.
Make the motion to, accept the donations.
Second.
We got a motion from Commissioner Moore, a second from Commissioner Ashby. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 18, consider donation of a set of microphones and speakers for the Commissioners Courtroom by William Abel. Commissioner Ashby.
Okay, Mr. Abel, we tabled this here a few sessions back, and I just, he was not able to be here, but he's here today to talk to us about it, and, it's been mentioned more than just him. A lot of folks wanna hear us a little better, and, he was willing to fork over some money to get us some microphone sets and things, and I'll let him, if you have anything to say.
Basically, a lot of people can't hear you guys all the time sitting in the courtroom on the video. There's actually a lot of interest in what you guys are doing here, but when people can't hear you, can't understand what you're saying, they tend to kind of tune out. So I figured I'd go ahead and I'd go find some microphones, whether it's clip-on ones, microphones with stands, buy a speaker for in here. That way people can actually hear what's being said up there.
I'd make a motion to accept. What he
Well,
brings us.
I would entertain that, that, number one, we need to consider that this is a multi-purpose, multifunctional room. So I would ask that we be given some type of, other than just saying, hey, we're accepting a donation, what are we accepting? I'm not opposed to it, but
What I would like
obviously
to
it's gotta
see-
be mobile, it's got to be
Yes.
securable,
What I would like to see is there's I believe it's an 8 microphone
Right.
wireless set with stands, so there would be 8 microphones here, wireless, just sitting on a stand, with a speaker on a tripod.
Yeah, you get like a little tripod for the speaker to sit,
And,
8 microphones, that way all 5 of you will have one, Mr. Belt, Mr. Latham, and then one for the podium. That way everybody can be heard.
It's
Who's got a question? Who's gonna do maintenance on them? Who's gonna pick them up, put them up, take care of them, and put them out?
I'll do it. I got no problem with it. Yeah,
because if he's not recording, well, I guess the people still would wanna hear us though.
right.
But from what I've seen, it's pretty minor. It would probably fit in that cabinet over there. It's not.
That's fine, but don't expect me to come in here and set it
That's
up.
why I told him the same thing.
I'd have it all messed up.
Me too.
well, and that's the thing, is, we run CPS court in here, we run AG court in here, so you're gonna be here to take those up. put them down.
Yeah, and if I can't make it one day, I'll have somebody come up here to set it up and pack it back up.
Although I appreciate that, and there is good intentions there, it would still be this court that would be held accountable, if that didn't happen or, interfered with something else. Really, nobody's gonna say, oh, Mr. Abel didn't show up to set the microphones up, aren't they up?